Hey everyone, this is Yami, your Latina next door, and I am back today with this great little video on how to make this buffalo check mini stand just in time for fall. Now I'm actually going to show you how to paint this on. Sometimes for a project like this you might want to use craft paper and then just Mod Podge it on, but I recently painted one of my daughter's walls in this nice buffalo check, and a lot of people don't know how to actually paint it on a surface. Reasons you would need this is maybe because you can't find the right color that you want, so you would rather paint it yourselves. Now I'm going to do this in a much smaller scale, but if this is something you're interested in learning, stay tuned because I'm about to show you how. Now, the first thing you're going to need is this unfinished wooden round that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I also purchased an unfinished candlestick. This one was from Michael's. Now, you're going to want to glue the base onto the round piece. Now, I basically took one of my fabric tape measures and I decided, I wanted to make it as close to the center as possible. So I just kind of measured it out and then taped it down with painter's tape so that it would hold still while the glue dried. Now I painted the candlestick and the bottom of the round with Rust-Oleum's chalked and aged gray, and then I painted the top part of it in white linen. Now normally I would paint from the center and work my way out. However, since this was just a small piece, what I did was I put painter's tape at the end, and then I measured the painter's tape with my fabric tape, and then I marked where I needed to put my next piece of tape so that I can make sure that all of my stripes were going to be even and the same width as the painter's tape. And then once all of your stripes have been taped up, you just want to go ahead and paint it with the color of your choice. I went ahead and gave it 2 coats, and then I removed the tape once I was done painting. Now you can definitely remove it while it's still wet. Go ahead and touch up any areas necessary. Now you're going to want to put painter's tape on again to create perpendicular stripes to the ones that you just painted on. Make sure that the paint is completely dry. Then you're going to want to use that same gray paint and paint those lines. Now you're going to let that paint dry and you're going to add more tape. This time you're going to tape over where you originally taped the first horizontal stripes. Now the reason you're doing this is because by not removing the tape underneath and adding the tape on top, you are actually isolating the intersections of both sets of stripes. After that's taped down, then you're going to want to take in a darker color and fill those squares in. And finally, after 2 coats, remove all your tape. Just make sure you do 1 layer at a time. And then finally you can touch up a couple of corners, any bleed over that you don't like, and I just basically did this with an artist brush. And there you have it. I love how easy this is to recreate if you are looking to do something like this, and I love how cute it looks. You can use it right now to display your pumpkins for fall. You can make this in your very own color scheme to match whatever decor you have for this year. I love how customizable this is. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to get more tutorials like this, because I will be doing a lot more coming at you very soon. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some more fall decor videos down in the bottom for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios!